Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I welcome you all in AppSec online support and assignments tutorial for week 8. I am Zubia Razak from APS Sakthamni. The grade is 9 and the subject is biology. Recipe is chapter number 8, nutrition. And objective is at the end of this week you would be able to understand about components of food from textbook pages 143 to 145. And now it's time to discuss the day 2 tasks, which are major components of food: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water. And in this lesson, I will discuss about carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So, what is a carbohydrate? The starches and sugars present in food are made up of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. Carbohydrate provide 4 kilocalories per gram. Carbohydrates are the basic source of energy for all animals. About half to two-thirds of the total calories every animal consumes daily are from carbohydrates. Glucose is the most often used carbohydrate for energy. Other useful carbohydrates are maltose, lactose, sucrose, and starch. Carbohydrates contain 4 kilocalories per gram. Humans get carbohydrates from the foods like bread, pastas, beans, potatoes, bran, rice, and cereals. And carbohydrates are the most common source of energy. Proteins and lipids are vital building components of our body, but they can also be used for energy. And now I will discuss about lipids. The lipids present in the food are composed of fatty acids and glycerol. The fatty acids of lipids may be saturated or unsaturated. And now I am giving you the example of saturated fatty acids. These are solids at room temperature. The Banaspati ghee that you use at your home is the example of saturated fatty acid. And here is butter, which contains nearly 70% saturated and 30% unsaturated fatty acids. In saturated fatty acids, all of their carbon atoms bonded to hydrogen atoms, but they are singly bonded. The bond between carbon and hydrogen would be single. But there are risks to use these saturated fatty acids in excessive amount. Saturated fatty acids can increase a person's cholesterol level, and increased cholesterol level may eventually result in the clogging of arteries and ultimately heart diseases. On this Banaspati ghee tin, it is written, healthy heart, great taste, no cholesterol, danedar texture, which means granular texture. And last one is triple Vita Power. Vita Power mean it has the power of vitamin A, D and E. Here is calorie counter, and here are the benefits of VTF Banaspati. Reduces risk of heart disease and stroke, prevents from rising blood sugar level. And now I am showing you the example of unsaturated fatty acids that have some of their carbon atoms double bonded in place of a hydrogen atom. So the bond between carbon and hydrogen would be double in unsaturated fatty acids. And these are liquid at room temperature. I have discussed about excessive use of saturated fatty acids can lead to high cholesterol level, clogging of arteries and heart diseases. And there would be the single bond between carbon and hydrogen in saturated fats. Unsaturated fats are liquid at room temperature, and there is double bond. And unsaturated fatty acids have some of their carbon atoms double bonded in place of a hydrogen atom. I have discussed about the saturated fat percentage and unsaturated fat percentage in butter. Did you know that unsaturated fat percentage in sunflower oil is 75%? So here are the foods high in fat: fatty meats and fish, cheese, butter, nuts and seeds, chocolate, avocado, eggs, and nuts. Lipids are used to form membranes, the sheath surrounding the neurons. So here are neurons. And certain hormones. Lipids are also extremely useful energy source. 1 gram of lipids contain 9 kilocalories of energy. Important source of lipids are milk, butter, cheese, eggs, mutton, fish, mustard seeds, coconut and dry fruits. And now I will discuss about proteins. Proteins are composed of amino acids. Proteins are essential components of the cytoplasm, membrane and organelles. They are also the major components of muscles, ligaments, tendon and growth. Many proteins play a role as enzymes. Proteins can also be used for gaining energy. 1 gram of protein contains 4 kilocalories of energy. And the dietary sources of protein are meat, eggs, grains, legumes, and dairy products such as milk and cheese. And 1 gram of protein is equal to 4 kilocalories of energy. What are minerals? Inorganic elements essential to the nutrition of human. 14 minerals are essential to body function, play several key roles in overall health and well-being. Help chemical reactions take place in cell. Help muscles contract, keep the heart beating. There are two groups of minerals, major minerals and trace minerals. And these minerals are inorganic elements that originate in the earth and cannot be made in body. They play important roles in various body functions and are essential to maintain health. Most of the minerals in human diet come directly from plants and water or indirectly from animal foods. Minerals are categorized into major and trace minerals. So now I will discuss about major minerals and trace minerals. Major minerals are required in the amount of 100 mg or more per day, while trace minerals are required in amount less than 100 mg per day. The roles of major and minor minerals in human body are different. And major minerals are sodium, potassium, chloride, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sulfur. And trace minerals are iron, copper, zinc, selenium, iodine, chromium, fluoride, manganese, and molybdenum. I will discuss about the role of these minerals in my video lecture number 2 for week 8, task 2. Thank you and have a nice day.